and welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions.
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Kimpembe. It's Roberto Carlos. Kimpembe. And it's Marquinhos. Here's Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. He's tried one! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves a two-goal cushion.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And back to the keeper they go. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And it's Griezmann. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a little off target. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz has created one goal already. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Griezmann. In towards the middle. They want to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Circle! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! How very smart. He's just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Hakimi, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 11, Griezmann.
Here we go again
Number
then.
10, Neymar. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 17,
Beckham does well to get it back.
Number 14, coming on the
Our
field.
Lord.
Number 21, Di Maria. Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Beckham
Number 19,
powering forward here.
Number 5,
It's a really well-measured
number
ball.
23, Beckham.
There's the hit! He scores! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curly of pride was immaculate.
After 53
Well, it's inspired substitutions. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Beckham. And it's Marquinhos. And Kimpembe.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And the keeper's got it again. And the keeper takes decisive action. Looking for the run-up.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Drilled in, and another time! He scored! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Hakimi. Marquinhos. And Kimpembe. And it's Marquinhos. And back to the goalkeeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
To Di Maria. Marquinhos. And Kimpembe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Colomboani. And he's had a hit! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 82 minutes is number 21, Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria.
Angers are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kimpembe, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And Kimpembe,
4 added minutes.
and it's
have been
Roberto
indicated.
Carlos. It's Bellingham. 4 added minutes on the board. Played back in. Vinicius Junior. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.